Hi guys, my name is Tristina and welcome to Garbage Graphics on Demand. This is my channel where I basically tell you all things business, all things graphic design, all things, bipolar, entrepreneurial, track queen, virtual track queen, digital plug, you wear it? It's like, no, for real though. So this is my channel where I want to just show everybody how I manage my business. If you have bipolar, if you have ADHD, if you have mental illnesses that, hinder you from having a business, please stay tuned, because for the last couple years I've been working on like 12 different YouTube channels. Okay, so backstory. If you have bipolar disorder, then you probably have a lot of ideas up in your head and you're trying to figure out, how do I organize them? How do I get things started? Da 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 da. And constantly when you go to other people with these ideas, all they're gonna do is tell you, but, you can't do this, you can't do that. What do you mean? How are you supposed to do this? And I'm here to tell you, them, okay? We don't do that around here. We don't do that. I don't tell you but. I'm not going to tell you what you can't do, etc. When I was younger, my daddy told me to take can't out of your vocabulary. It's not really there. But in recent years, mental health has pushed can't up a little bit. So I decided to basically, over the last couple years, stop and really figure out what is it that makes me click, what makes me excited, what makes me want to film, what makes me want to do graphic design, what are the things that push me, how do I turn it on, how do I turn it off, how do I motivate, how do I manage a team, how do I manage ideas, how do I, all the things that y'all probably got going through your head, been there, did that, did it all. So to start off by saying, managing your ideas is the number one first step. So for myself, I have a whole bunch of ideas and videos that I want to put on here, and I never can get to them because I'm still struggling on the end of pushing through procrastination and all these other things that come up, where you have your imposter syndrome, procrastination issues, your ups and downs. If you're familiar with bipolar, let me go down so y'all can't see the little crack of my face. If you have bipolar disorder, you go up and down. There's never a regular day. Every day is going to be different. You know what I mean? And so for myself, this all started maybe 2015, 16-ish, but I tried the different productivity tools like Trello. I've tried Notion. I've tested around Asana, wasn't really feeling it. Notion probably came closest, I would say, when it comes to brain dumping and organizing thoughts and things like that. But when it comes to really having something that I take serious, something that when I look at it, it makes me feel motivated, it makes me want to work, it makes me feel like I got everything organized, even when a billion things say overdue, and everything's in red and all that, it doesn't stress me out. Okay, so last year, January, I'm not doing this off of script, people, just so you know. Like, I'm not doing this off of a script. I would try to put timestamps if I can break it down, whatever, but I feel like I just want to talk to y'all, like y'all my friends. So sit back, relax, put me on 1.75 speed if you're trying to watch it quick. One moment. Sorry, I'm a mother. I tried to do the kicking them out, but as you can tell, they're gonna just figure out ways to come back in here and be in my face. Are you gonna sit down? Sit down or get out. One or the other, babes. Come on, what you doing? You want your baby? Here, go ahead. I'm talking to the camera. There's nobody else in here. There's no one else. I promise you there's nobody else. There's no secret person I'm hiding. That's Cream the Kitty. Follow him on TikTok. And then Moo and Mama are down there somewhere running around. Follow them on TikTok. Anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Okay, so alright. So anyway, like I was saying, January of 2021. So 2020 for everybody threw y'all off for a loop-de-loop and pool trying to figure out how to work from home. I was already doing it. I was already trying to figure this out. I knew I had my little premonitions way before who came around. And everybody called me crazy. Everybody was like, oh, da-da-da-da-da. You're bugging. We're not going to be forced to always have to work from home. Da-da-da-da. Just saying. Just saying. But anywho, so 2021, in 2020 I moved up to Rochester. I moved out of my hometown, etc. There was like it was a dip. I had a plan. I knew what I was supposed to do. The plan didn't go accordingly. I had the plan. I needed the platform. Didn't go accordingly. But in January of 2021, I came across this app called ClickUp. I know y'all probably now are starting to get hella ads. I know that they starting to push their ads out everywhere, and I love it for them because they are definitely the app to beat right now. Like, if you are in a productivity and you are into Trello, Asana, like I said, Notion, all those things, give ClickUp a try for 5 minutes, and I promise you, I don't know what it is per se, but there's something about it that just like keeps me coming back, right? So when I first started using ClickUp, I was like, okay, this is gonna be just like Trello, this is gonna be just like this, blah blah blah. But it's not. The way that they have theirs structured is just completely different than anything else that I've ever used. It's something a lot more customizable, you know, in the sense of like really breaking down to exactly what you need, but having like the search and it's just, it's different. It's different. I don't know how to exactly put it into words. You can go watch ClickUp's things and see what they say. I'll put the link down below. Please be sure that if you download it and you start up a subscription, it is an affiliate link and your girl will get paid. But, and anybody can, just so you guys know, once you set up your thing, you can set it up and you can rewards. Just saying. So for myself, when I started using ClickUp, at first I was kind of confused and I was like, no, I do got it, I get it, whatever. They were still coming out with new features, and that's something they're still doing. ClickUp comes out with like a new feature damn near every day. Right now their mobile app is definitely getting revamped up to start to mirror desktop a lot more, which I love because I'm a desktop person. I love it on desktop. I love the vibe. I love the whole just structure of it all, etc. So what I'm gonna do in this video, we're just gonna start off here. So subscribe to this channel, turn your notification bell on. I'm just gonna be pushing. That's so tacky and ghetto. Tristina, you were too grown. Like, grow up. No, but I really am. I'm about to be pushing out videos. I'm about to be pushing out all these things that I do, etc., and just get them all out here. Get them going, get them moving. You know, I believe in having multiple sources of income, but I also believe in not overworking yourself, not going too far out of your spectrums for every different thing. You know what I mean? Like me, I'm an in-the-house person. Everybody's asking me, like, why don't I get one job out the house? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do that? I like being in the house. I'm a house person, okay? I love being in the house. Future me, well, I wasn't. Future me, when I'm married and have children, I'm gonna be in a house, okay? I like being in a house. So what I'm gonna do here, real fast, we're just gonna give you a quick run through. I wanna show you guys on my computer. Let me start this screen recording. Okay, close that. I'm gonna show you guys, this is my desktop, and I'm gonna show you basically when I come into ClickUp in the beginning of the day, like right here, this is trending. This is actually what I'm doing now. So I'm gonna move it over here to lineup. Will you let me? No. Oh, there you are. See how, look at that. Like, stop already. So, does the dark bother you guys? I hope not. I like it in dark mode just because my colors kind of pop. You can switch it. So basically when you set it up, you have a bunch of different workspaces you can make. A workspace essentially is, you could think of this like two different ways. I have one workspace, which is all the shit that I do, and that has all my YouTube channels, all my businesses, each content calendar for their YouTube, for their TikTok, for their Instagram, blah, 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 is one content calendar. And then there's also like, if there's retail, if there's, you know, inventory, all those things, I break them down within each of them. Or say you have multiple businesses and you need different workspaces because each one has different teams and things like that, you can make them. All of my people all have their own workspaces that I'm able to see. So I can, you know, go look into their business and they can look into my business and we can see things. But for myself, I am working on a garbage graphics workspace individually, so I can show you guys how to build one out. This is what it would look like if you had nothing on it. You would just start off empty, needing a space. You know, there's literally nothing here, but you can create documents in here. What else? Like your home, you have notifications, pretty much the same. There's always a quote here. When you finish off your notifications, you're gonna get a quote. Pulse is where you could see who's online. Goals, you can set goals for yourself and shows less. So that's a blank one. This is my actual one. Go home. All right, so my home page right now, there's a few things due. This right now, I wanted it due tomorrow, so I won't be able to get that done, whatever. But I'm gonna show you how basically all of this stuff is like across a bunch of different businesses. Like all of these overdue right now, that's from like the last week. Some of it is done. I just gotta go through and clean it and see what isn't and what isn't not. But the point is, when I'm manic, I can put out a lot of information. I could come up with a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, sometimes get a lot of things done or get things started and pushed. But it's very hard for me as someone with bipolar and with ADHD to actually finish a project. So what I like to do is put them all in here, have them in their different categories, etc. Like for instance, I have one, when you click everything, that's all of these things down here, okay? I like how I'm like this. All these things, all the stuff I want to do. We got, for my actual business, I have my personal space. I have my admin, which is everything administration. We have IT department, which is basically if anybody needs help with something, they can send me a thing through there. They can send over tickets. And we also have SOPs. SOPs are standard operating procedures. They're not transferred over here just yet, so I don't think there's gonna be anything there. Yeah, they're somewhere else. But like for IT tickets, someone basically, if they're like, yo, I need help with something, what they would do is they come in, they make the task name, what they need help with, they can assign it to me, they can make it a priority, whatever, blah blah, and then in the description they fill it out. So when you create any task, any basic task, this is what it looks like. You basically would put the name, you would put the list that it's gonna go in, which is all those things on the side. You assign it to somebody, you got a description. These are all custom drop downs, custom fields. I have like an upload field for the final video of something. Complete box, business name. These are all my different businesses. Like, you guys, that's why I said it's gonna be a lot of videos, because it's so hard to push all this in one video. But this is like your quick glance, basically. There's a spot for a link to a Milanote board, which I will get to in another video, on how I go from brainstorming to project management. The platform that it goes on, if it's a piece of content, is it a ClickUp thing? Does it go on Twitch? Is it YouTube? Is it Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Zoom meeting? All those things. What the fuck was that last thing? Because that was ugly. That's not a color I would use. See, what the fuck? That wasn't me. We gonna get rid of you. I didn't do that. Ew. I notice when something's off. Publishing dates. I have a publishing dates. I have film dates, editing, design date. If it's a design thing and I'm like, I'm gonna design it on this day, script date, whatever. It's all pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. If I wanted to send this to an editor, I would put all my footage that I need right in there. So those are all the custom drop downs. Almost every task across my entire thing has those custom fields, because something can get moved back and forth. So the basic things that I use now, when I first set this up, I wanted each of these to all have their own drop downs. Like Hoft Publishing, we want to start a publishing company. Hoft is House of Tristina. So the Hoft Publishing is to basically go through and publish books. I don't know, my brain just farted, my bad. Go through and publish books. This really just has admin stuff, beta readers that we're working on, clients, whatever, blah blah blah. That's what's in there. But like, so House of Tristina is a brand that's a YouTube channel. There's merchandise that I might work on, content calendars, and the House of Tristina Twitter space thing. I don't know where we got with that. I can actually go. We're gonna do some housekeeping while I'm in here, while I'm showing you guys. But everything has its own content calendar. Now, for instance, these things are not supposed to be over here because I'm using one main content calendar now. Ooh, all of you should move. If I wanted to move multiples, I would just go boop, 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 boop. Why is there so many how to create a digital burn book? I want to make a digital burn book. It's like, why? Move task, we're going to put to content main ideas. Is my keyboard lit? Okay. I have a master list of all my content ideas. All of those are gonna move. Give it a moment. If you guys see ideas on here and you're like, ooh, what was that? Comment below, push me to do it. Please. Alright. So those all moved. It's gonna lag for a second. There we go. So what my actual content calendar looks like, you can set favorites. I have favorites up there. But this is what it actually looks like. So as you can see, I have things that are in transferring in footage. If it was in editing, like this one, I'm gonna edit. We're gonna put it in rough cut. What'll happen is it's gonna have another spot above that should pop up. That'll be rough cutting. So down here's all my ideas that are just bank ideas that don't really have nothing. How I've managed friendships, business relationships. We're gonna put that in garbage graphics. That'll be a garbage graphics video. Young men's capsulated wardrobe. What was I doing that on? That was gonna be for something. What did I want to do that for? I'll just put that on the battle for bets. I don't know. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so basically when I just come in as a manic person, why is this battery about to die? I swear to God. So I'm trying, dear God. And I'm sorry for that brief intermission. So what I was saying is, basically on here, I have all my different spectrums of business, essentially. My content is all broken down essentially the same way, right? So my statuses here, that is the overall thing for the content. If it's a video, if it's not, whatever. So what do I want to do? What is in scripting? What is a series? What is a third batch? Next batch, current batch. That means current batch is what I'm currently working on, which is supposed to be these videos that I haven't done. Next batch is what I want to do next, these videos. Third batch is what's coming up after that. For myself, that helps me to see my life out into kind of like weeks or clunks of stuff. And then quick videos is something like if I'm just like, I just want to film today, what should I do? That's like this one is a quick video today. Is it ready to film? Is it filming? Is it transferring footage? Rough cut? Blah, 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 blah. Like some things need to be scripted, whatever. So all of those are there. Over here, that business name drop down, that shows up here in this view. This is called a table view. You have, I know that this video is all over. I'm so sorry. Calm down, son. This is a list view. You see that? Yeah, we're not looking at that. I don't like that. I like the table view. I feel like the table gives me Excel spreadsheet. I wonder if I can export this. That's something I never thought. Click up. We want to export views like that. Yeah, I want like a printout. Why do I feel like I could though? Just out of curiosity. Boo. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So when I'm coming up with ideas, this is why I said this video is all over, but it will make sense if you just, just let me loop around. When I'm coming up with ideas, I'm usually sitting here when I'm like thinking of video ideas, and I'll just dump them down here and go through. But if I'm like coming back to pull out ideas, it works better this way. So I could be like, garbage graphics needs some stuff, or like on the table view, I'm able to see what's not filled in. Like if I put something into these categories, essentially I'm already 20 steps ahead of myself. Like down here, I know like I want to do streams on stuff, whatever. I kind of know, and then I can time manage. You can put time estimates on each task. So like this video is already filmed. It's gonna probably take me like 10 minutes to edit. So if I wanted to be like 10 minutes and I'm moving this over into editing, because I know that I transferred this footage, let's put it into like a rough cut so I can edit that. It will go into rough cut up there with that one. You know what I mean? It seems complicated, but it's really not. So the same thing goes for when I have something like this and big dick energy. That's everything I do. Same thing. So like right here now, where I'm like, okay, let me come in on my Monday work day. If I need to see everything that's an admin task, it's all right there. If I need to see everything that's a video project, whatever, you can put filters. So if I'm like, okay, status is such and such, blah, blah, blah. Let me add a filter and go to type of task is, we want to know what's all video projects. Let's do that. It's gonna only put everything that's in a project on here, right? Are you? There we go. It's thinking. There. Now we have everything that's a video project out of my full business. You get what I'm saying now? So then if I'm like, I need to brainstorm today. Boom, everything that's brainstorm. I need to, now these things, don't forget to turn them off if you're like leaving or whatever and you're like, oh, I don't need it on that. But it helps. I also sometimes, if I'm not doing it like a filter that way, what I actually, like here, it's gonna have grouped by due date. We don't want that. We want that to say grouped by type of task. And then that way, video projects, brainstorming, or you get where I'm going, people? Do you understand now? Is it Is it clicking, Steven? No. But like, now does it make sense? That's why I said the video is all over for a second, but it's gonna come together. So, like I said, when I'm manic and stuff like that, this helps so much to organize that mania. But then when I'm coming out of manic and I'm depressed, I can come on to here and not feel so overwhelmed. Like I can literally close all of these things down. Like right here's empty. Why are they empty? Let me organize them. So set up an interview. Oh shit, I have 2 intern tasks that I need to do. This is going to be, I'll just put it under email, but it's really not. Set up Slack. I think I did that. That's done. Website. And like I put these little check marks, so I'm not marking it as complete, but I'm marking it as complete. So then later, everything with a check mark, double check that it's complete before marking it as complete. If I wanted to mark it as complete, I would just literally go bloop, change the status, and it's gone. But we don't want that, so undo that. We want that to go back to in review. In review, what happens is there's things like automations. So when I put something in review, I should get a notification here. Clear all of those. Bing, act like none of that just happened. Damn, none of them, all of them collapsed. I didn't realize I can do that. That's cute. We won't do that, but that's cute. Didn't realize they all open again. Learn something new every day. But yeah, so like right here, these are videos. I'll put that as a video project. This is a video project. This is a video project. This is a video project. So now nothing is empty. Nothing's not organized. You know, everything is where it needs to be. Click up task view template. What is that? That's something I want to make templates for you guys, so you can just get started and just swap out things. All of these have custom colors, so like your statuses, your business names, whatever, you can do the colors and just literally go like this. You can do like a little magnifying glass droopy drop thing like douche, drag it around, etc. You know what I mean? It's nice. It's nice. What else? You do get notifications like, oh, so I did set up the, you know, an auto, what is that called? Automation. I have like automations. So every time something from myself or the team gets put into review, it'll come to me. So I can just literally come through and be like, okay, such and such assigned this to me, whatever. It'll give me an automatic comment. Boom. Did I set up Slack? I know I did. I can mark that as complete. Clear. Boom. No valid pay. So for the future, it can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. This is living now. You know, one step at a time. You can see what was done, like things that we have done. You can see what was delegated, if I assign stuff to people. Comments and stuff. Where are people talking in here? So let's go to one of these. Ooh, that was cute, Christina. Forgot I made that. Like thumbnails, I was working on some thumbnails and I put them in here for the videos ahead of time. That kind of pushes me to do something. But it's like, think of each task like a folder for everything. We can comment in here if I wanted to, like, at Chelsea and be like, hey girl, what do you think this thumbnail? All right, send that to Chelsea. Chelsea's probably not actually even working right now, but if Chelsea was working, she would comment back and be like, oh, so cute, love it, etc. Right? This video creating that due date is a dub. Make that Friday just for fun. Start date, let's move that start date Monday. Oh, stupid. Start date Monday, due date Friday. Alright, there's also full calendar view. So all those due dates, all that stuff, boom. this is our calendar. This is my actual calendar from Google being synced over. These are all of our ClickUp tasks up here. All of our ClickUp tasks are up here at the top. Going down, you could see what's being published on those days, what has to go here, what has to do that. All of this stuff is so disorganized, but I'm going to show you guys how I can organize it very, very, very quick. Because you're probably like, Justina, you have so much overdue stuff. I know, bitch, mind your business. I've been going through some things. So first things I'll do, go to last week and see what is over here from last week that isn't done. Like everything that says edit and all that stuff, not going to stress about because I'm going to change those. But I'm going to say, okay, these are like, I know for instance are going to be like admin stuff, and I want to move all of them to Monday. Do you let me? You don't let me select multiple cities like that. Drunk on myself for a while now, living a dream, treating myself and thinking I was made to be, man, I've been. Hello?
Hi, my sweet is Christina.
This is her, and I seen your text message. I really did, and I'm like completely slipped my mind to text you back.
Oh, no problem. How you been?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. You still staying in the same house next to where we used to live at?
Yeah, I'm still over here for now.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I was trying to see about you doing the emergency diagram for me. I moved back to New York. I actually live not too far from you again.
Oh, you do? Where'd you move? Oh, you went down south, right?
Yeah, I moved to Florida, but my husband got bit by a spider.
Ooh.
We moved down there, poisoned the spider, and his insurance hadn't transferred to Florida yet. So we had to move back here he had to have emergency surgery.
Oh,
we
damn.
had to move back here for his post-surgical care.
Oh. How is he now, though? Everything good and healed?
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Okay.
He's working, he's doing good. Now I'm trying to get my daycare up and going. Two of the kids that I moved down south for with me. Two of my godchildren I brought with me. My goddaughter, she was in her.
Wow.
I'm trying to open up a daycare. You did an amazing job of doing the last emergency plan for me, so I wanted to know, can you come by and look and draw a plan for me?
Yeah, how far are you from me now?
That's where I live.
Oh, okay.
I stay like 4 streets up from you.
Okay, so you're not even that far.
The landlord that I had for that house is the landlord I got for this house.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't know what your schedule was looking like, or if you're still even doing that type of work.
Yeah, no, I am. I actually right now I can do something because quick cashy cash. So I definitely can do that. When do you want me to come over?
Anytime this week, because I'm trying to get it done by Friday, actually.
Okay. How much did I charge you before?
$50.
Okay. How big is this house? Is it like the same?
Actually smaller, because I had a 5-bedroom before. This is just a 3-bedroom.
Okay. Review. Alright. And you need the same way as I did it before?
Yeah, just the doors, how you did the entryway of the doors and that kind of stuff. How you designed it, I don't know how to do that.
Okay. The exit.
Yeah, tomorrow's actually better for me.
Alright, so tomorrow then around 2.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That works.
Alrighty.
Alright, no problem. Yeah, my bad, girl. I know I seen your message. There's just been so much going on that it completely slipped my mind. I was like, as soon as you popped up, I was like, damn, I never did text her back.
Right, and I thought I had the wrong number, so I was like, maybe she changed her number, so that's why I called.
Yeah, no, my bad, girl.
Because I just try to run the face somebody I already know versus going to somebody totally different. So,
yeah.
I've already did business with you, and I did tell you that once I get up and running, I was going to use you, so I wanted to make sure I kept my word.
Yeah, thank you for that.
I'm about to really be in business now, for real.
All right, yeah, so yeah, I'll be over there tomorrow then around 2.
Okay, thank you.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later. Alrighty, bye.
Alright, bye.
My bad, y'all. I don't think I really charged her $50. I'm trying to remember, like, we gonna have to do 75, girl, cause I mean, what I do for her is actually a lot, but she's somebody that I know, like, could definitely bring me a lot more clientele. So this is actually perfect. I can show you guys flat out how would I start if I just had a client today like that. Like just pop up, you know, what do you do? Boop, boop, whatever. So let's go to today and tomorrow. I think I go see Jazz's house. So that will probably be about a 3 to 4 hour thing. So we'll say custom fields. We can put this. That's garbage graphics, design. All right, garbage graphics, design, quick notes. This is where I send symbols, like notes to myself, like symbols. Writing notes to yourself, I will definitely say helps a lot, you know, like we can put the hide that, then do that, save. That's in a long list. I gotta move it, it's not in the right spot. I don't like the list that's in. I need to change those statuses in that list. But whatever. Now it's over there. I think also how much money does this make? Send it to her no later than Friday. And that's that. So now for myself, because I do have the original file, I've done it in GoodNotes. I did her, this was her other floor plan that she's talking about, where I basically had to measure out her house. This is where interior design connects over. I was able to measure out her house, figure out where all her doors, all her windows, everything was. And they don't need like verbatim, but they do need like a fire plan basically when you have a daycare at home. And then I have like these little symbols that I had to create. So what I'm gonna do is quick, I'm gonna take all of those, I'm gonna save them for myself for when I do her stuff later, and then we can go from there. So that's how I'd put that into ClickUp. All right, now over here in GoodNotes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of these and turn them into a new collection. That was perfect timing, Jazz. Cause y'all could see that I be serious. Niggas always think I don't be working. Oh, I already made one. This is annoying me because that's not straight. So now I have all of those for tomorrow already prepped out. Good to go. I'm gonna rename this so when I'm searching for it later. Okay. All done. Oh, wait, no. What I was actually doing was, before that, I had notes pulled up. Alright. So those are my notes. Then boom, done, right? So what I do is I send all this stuff into this other app that I use called Milanote, and that's where I do like all my brainstorming, so that I'm not like confused later. But I also can send it into ClickUp later. Into ClickUp. I don't know if it lets me go search an exact task. No, but what I'm gonna do, you guys can't see this, but I'm just gonna copy it here, and I'm gonna paste it over here in actually the ClickUp task under the thing, and then I'll have that same bits of notes right there. And done. So I feel like that was a good way to just close out this video. It was a little manic, it was a little crazy, whatever. But now you guys can see how I essentially run my business, you know? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna clean this all up, I'm gonna organize everything, whatnot. And then in the next video, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because the next video is probably going to be how you would do this, how you would take all these things and apply it. to your own business, starting from pen and paper. And if you are looking for digital notes and stickers and things like that, we are launching a store in by We Mimi, and we are launching a store of digital stationery, sticky notes, pages, stickers, and I'm working on something else that's kind of fun that I'm not going to tell nobody yet, but just think Crayola. Just think Crayola. Okay, peace out. Thank you for watching this video. Sorry if it was confusing. If you're lost anywhere, if there was anything that you're like, you didn't explain nothing, comment please and help me. Help me. Okay. You guys are ready to start with ClickUp. Link is down below. And yeah, so let's enjoy this journey. This is video 1 of my manic management, and nothing is probably ever going to be super organized, so just get used to it. All right, bye.